reading something this week that disturbed me as well. Was in Peru, there's been a war almost going on between the indigenous people there and the police, because they're trying to keep the corporates are trying to come in to steal the land to use it for oil and stuff like that. And quite a few people have lost their lives in that, and it's not been reported anywhere, of course.
Not at all. No, I understand that. It is a great shame that such situations go unnoticed, conveniently. Perhaps then this means that a great many people need to write, need to air their views, need to perhaps create links to that problem, as you have done, my dear friend, in order for others to understand that it is even happening at all, and understand to the ramifications from it. After all, my dear, and I'm not saying this as a negative situation or whatever. However, the position with mining that has so far been unleashed within the Amazon basin has reaped a great deal of problems, purely and simply because of the mercury content which has been unleashed because of mining. Diamond mining, gold, and various other elements simply unleash the mercury poisons which are held within the earth. Part of the reason why, upon which the mineral-rich place, of course, as we all know the Amazon rainforest to be, it is actually held in a sense of suspension, really. Being that the waters above it still remain pure is a miracle in itself, and a testament really to the different kinds of rocks, sedentary rocks, which then enable that purity to remain. Unfortunately, with the mining situation, you are having really dire consequences for that. Many indigenous peoples, as well as all of a great many species, becoming at risk from it. This is really about humanity really having to wake up now. It's 11 o'clock.
I know. And this is why the theme of this show is so important as well. That there is, we are going through a time of change, but I think a lot of people just sitting back, riding it as if it's all going to work out.
And it isn't. It means really that people have to wake up and take action themselves. As I always say, dear friend, I am not anarchistic. I was just a lonely person when I had a physical life. And how I see from my vantage point of being spirit is that with many beings there are many minds who can change everything. Many voices that can change everything. You just have to have the understanding and the will to bring it about. That understanding has to, yes, come from love, come from a desire, a natural desire to make things right, to take responsibility for that which you create and that which you leave. Your planet has to be in a better, more beautiful state than when you found it.
That's right, it's our home. It's our home. We don't get a second chance unless we...
It is spirit home. That's the point. It's where we, on our side of life, can come and have a physical life. Yes, I know there are many of other planets, many of other places where those different species may interact. And in many respects, spirit may have life, yes, on other planets, but most inherently within the spirit world itself. It is so rare, really, for spirit to have a physical existence. We don't need to have a physical existence in order to grow, or in order to create knowledge, or learn or understand. It's just simply a different vantage point, a different way of observation. So that the many thousands or hundreds or even hundreds of thousands who watch everyone who now has a physical life, every single being has probably 15 or 20 other spirit beings who are watching them, having their physical life, not interfering, just being passive and observant, not disturbing your privacy, but actually enhancing it. Trying to understand how they too may then walk within the physical life.